Hi everybody. Haven't done this in a long time, and I thought maybe I can give you guys an update about what's happening to my gun. I've been shooting a lot and doing pretty well, and then I discovered that first I had like a cracked grip because I was loading too many rounds in my magazines. My magazine can fit 29 rounds, and you can have plus one, so a total of 30 rounds. But if you do that a lot, what happens is it's really hard to seat, and once you manage to make it seat, it stresses the frame of the mag release, where the frame is, over here. And then you can see this slight crack. I can actually show it to you. Here's the old grip that I used to have, and you can see that slight crack right on top of the mag release button hole, right? See that? Unfortunately. So I had to go and change and get a new one. And I got a new grip and I contoured it, and then now I'm just using 28 rounds plus one, and then occasionally if there were some stages that requires 30 rounds, I would just load 29 plus one. So it becomes an occasional thing, not an everyday thing. So this is my gun. I broke it down. The reason I'm doing this is because I need to clean it. I just came back from a match, but not only that, discovered that there's also a crack up here, so you can see the tape. I mean, this is really ghetto, right? So don't do it. Don't do what I say, don't do what I do. That's what Rick always says. So anyway, so as you can see up here, there is a crack right up there. See that? Very, very clear. So I had to use some tape just to hold it there so I can shoot a few matches before my new C-more arrived. So I just ordered this, and I got this recently. So now I'm just gonna swap the scope. And I just wanted to show you that this is a C-more Serendipity scope. I have a laser hood, or what do we call this? A red dot hood up there. I have a double alpha. I have a arrow wings. I think it's a double alpha wings. Usually they have foldable wings, so they usually have two, one on each side. The other one on this side was causing malfunctions because the wings drop here and it sort of cover the ejection port, and it caused some malfunction, so I cut that one off. And I only use one side because I'm a right-hander, so you only need to rest the gun on one side anyway. So the wings help by resting on the ground like that and propping the gun up, so you can just grab the gun real quick. The hood, and obviously the kit blast shield. I need to remove this before I put that on. Also, I need to remove my thumb rest, the Ardendoda thumb rest. So I'm just going to do that right now. So I just removed the thumb rest here. It's fairly simple and straightforward to remove. All my screws set aside. I've removed the screws on the right side already, so now I just need to remove the ones on the left. And the screws here are actually longer than the rest. So these are the normal screws that you get, and the ones with the Ardendoda thumb rest has a longer screw. These screws are really dirty. That's fine. Keep it dirty to hold the gun. So now I can just of course I need to remove one more here. Alright, and then the side just pop off. Let's give it a wipe here, because I'm very liberal with my use of frog lube. I'm going to wipe the gun down and give it a proper cleaning once I've installed the scope. And you can see how dirty this scope is too, especially back here where the rounds eject, and that's where you get all the smoke. And when you rub on this, you can see how dirty that is. Anyway, I don't really need to clean this, but I just do it anyway while I'm here. So now I need to take the hood out, take the wings out, because I really need to use this. This is all useful for me. Okay, set the screws in the right spot and move my gun over here. Okay, there's two, and the wings just pop out. Oh, and yeah, this sticky stuff that you see here, I'm using this as a way of holding the wings down, because they're magnetized up here, so they stay up. But when you fold it down while you're shooting, the recoil will just make it bump up again. So I'm using this blue tack, if you like. It's not really blue, it's white tack, but it's the same kind of consistency. So it's easy to hold it down. Just clean it a little bit. I know, I'm all about function versus form. Actually, that's not true. Okay, so done. Keep this aside. Keep it together with the screws. Right. Next thing is to remove the hood. I think this is too big. The keep blast shield, that's too big as well. So let's use a bigger one here. Let's see if this fits. Oh yeah, it does. Actually it doesn't, but it works. I really don't need to use the kit blast shield because, you know, I don't have any popper holes on my gun. There are no holes up front. You can see the barrel is just a comp. There's no hole, so there's no hole that's actually pretty close to the lens. The only reason you use this is if you have popper holes up here, the blast might just, you know, like toss residue and they all clutter the lens. So you just use this shield to blast it forward. But I thought it looks cool, so I keep it there. I need a different Allen. Yeah, I need something smaller. But let's see if I can remove this one here. That's too big. Okay. See if this one works. Oh yeah, this one works. This is tight. Ooh, that's really tight. That's what she said. Okay, pull it out, and then basically these two pistons just hold it like that, and then hold it in this channel right here. Pretty ingenious. Just wipe it clean. I just came back from a match, so my gun is dirty. Okay, done. Let's clean that. Now time to remove the hood, because I want to keep the hood. The hood cuts down on the glare, if you like. If there's any glare from the sun coming down, it might cause a problem with the red dot. Not cause a problem, but make it wash it out, if you like. So it's not that bright, or maybe it's not round, right? I never had that problem because I've always been using the hood. So maybe some of you guys who are more experienced with using red dots, you probably can tell me. There we go. Just take it out. I'm just going to take the battery out too. Don't really need that. Oops. Ah, fail. Alright, so done. I've stripped the C-more. And now I'm just going to take the new one and then put all those attachments back and all those accessories back. So a little bit of an unboxing here. C-more box. They ship in a nice looking foam case. Brand new Serendipity. And it comes with some screws. I'm not going to use the screws. I can use my old screws because I know they fit, and the length of the screws fit. I'll show you why that's important here. So if you look at the frame, this is where you mount the Serendipity with the screw holes. If your screws are too long, they will pop out on the back side of it, over here, right, the back side of it, and will cause a malfunction or cause your guide rod to hang up while during operation. That could make your gun jam. So when you change your C-more, you just got to make sure and double check that the screws don't exceed the width of the frame here. Okay? As you can see, this frame has been welded. The reason is the gun that I bought it used from a local GM, and it had holes all over the place, and the C-more was not straight. It was just like off canted to one side. And then when I gave this to John from JPL Precision, he helped me re-weld the whole entire frame and tap the holes, the screw holes, so in an exact proper alignment for me. Alright, so now I need to remove the hoods off this one here. And then put on the attachments. Ooh, tight. One, I could use these screws. I think they're the same one since they're new. Okay, the battery is there. That's great. I put on my double alpha foldable jet wings. It's the same screw here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a bit dark, but yeah. Yeah, this whole entire video is about me screwing and unscrewing stuff. Okay, done. There we go. So I fixed the foldable jet wings, put it down, pop it back up. These are really useful for me. I've seen a lot, like Eric Groffel, the world champion, and Max Michel too. I think they have. Eric Groffel runs his with both wings stuck out like that. It looks a little bit weird. Looks funny. Anyway, I prefer the foldable profile. Alright, let's remove this plate over here so I can install the hood. So many screws just for a scope. Red dot sight. I won't say it's a scope, but alright. Make sure you get the hood in the right place. There we go. Use the right Allen wrench here. Tighten one side, tighten the other side so you don't lose the screw. I'm probably going to speed up some of this stuff so you guys don't see it. You probably hear that kind of funny sound while I speed it up, but yeah, you don't need to see it. You know what screwing is, right? It's funny, that thing is floating up. Oh! Jeez! Of course. So don't be a failure like me. I took the screws out, but I left the plate there. Oh man. This should fit. There we go. Nice fit. Very tight. It's the first time I'm actually installing a brand new C-more. So all this is my first experience with a brand new C-more product, so I guess the tolerances are pretty tight. Oh, you know what? I should have just test fitted on the frame before I started doing this. What if it doesn't fit? And just send the C-more back, and I gotta take all these accessories out and reinstall it again. Great. Just hand tight, not too tight. You don't want anything to crack. Okay. So let's test the hood. Let's turn on the C-more. See a red dot? Yeah. It's sweet. Let me take a look. Okay, that's very bright. You guys see it? There you go. See. Okay, good. That's an 8 MOA dot. I shoot 8 MOA. I decided. I was using 4 MOA once, and it was so weak that that sometimes when you shoot in the bright sun, it just washes the dot out. And you only use like 2 or 4 MOA if you really want to go for precision shots. Most of the time when we're doing shooting in USPSA, it's all close range, so I'd rather deal with a big dot. Okay, let's see. So that's pretty tight. You can see as I'm trying to fit in, this is bigger than the frame, so I need to bend it a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Just bend it a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's line it up with the holes. Where are the holes? There we go. There we go. Oh no, hang on. The holes out front. Aha! Alright, I'm just going to put some screws in here so they will hold it down. Since this is a new C-more, I might as well use new screws. And I'll just do this before putting any blue Loctite, because you want to make sure that it sticks in there. You don't want the screws to walk out. So where's my okay, got one screw in, and you can see that screw sat flush to the frame. Let's keep going. It's a little bit hard because this hole here, it's slightly smaller than the screw, so you actually have to let the screw bite in and cut some of that out, and then you'll let the screw go in. Oh man. Yeah, you need to like press it down. There we go. You can feel it bite in now. And just keep going until it finds the hole here. Great. Looks good. Let's do this one over here. Actually, I can ream the hole a little bit. Alright. Alright. Small screw back here. Let it bite. Okay, good, it's biting. Yep, looks flush. Let me feel it. Yep, it's flush. So now these two are where the long ones go in with the thumb rest. So I'll do that later. Let me just screw the last one in over here. I need to apply pressure so that you'll cut through the plastic and then let it bite, and now I can feel it biting, and then it will just go all the way in. There we go. Let's clean it up. Looks great. Let's see if the fit is good here. Looks great. Looks great over there. Let's look in. Everything is flush. I can feel it. It doesn't jut out. Doesn't jut out. Okay, that's great. Let's put the thumb rest. So the thumb rest I'm using is an Arredondo thumb rest. It's also cut down a little bit. I'll show you where in a second. Okay, again as usual, press and cut. There we go. Feel it bite in now. Okay, not too tight, and do the other one. Alright, John, if you're looking at this video, please excuse me. John's my gunsmith. He's probably going to give me crap the next time I see him. That's not how you're supposed to do it. Whoa, this is tough. There we go. Because that one's too tight. So the bottom screw is too tight and it's holding it at an angle upwards. And this hole is not aligned to the, this screw is not aligned to the hole. So now I'm just going to let it go, press it down a little bit. And then once it goes in, there we go. I can just tighten it a little bit. Yeah, this is screwing 101, right? Screw one hole, then screw the other, and then come back again, right? I know you guys caught up on that. Alright, here we go, tighten. You know what? Gotta tighten this thing all. Okay, hand tighten, not too much or you'll crack this as well. If you put too much stress on it, that will crack. Same goes for the rest. Yep, it's nice and flat. Flush. This is supposed to be the easiest thing in dealing with an open gun. Okay, tighten. Tighten. It's pretty tight now. Let's tighten this side. Okay, it's pretty tight. I'm not going to put any blue Loctite. I'll do that another time, or maybe the next time I dismantle the gun. For now, if it walks, I'll know. Okay, what's really interesting is if you look at this C-more, this is the original C-more, right? Pay attention to this ledge over here. Look at mine. It's a bit off, huh? And I believe the reason is the gunsmith who originally made this gun couldn't get it to cycle properly and thought that this part was causing a malfunction. And it looks like he cut it up, and that causes the weakness in this area here, and that caused the crack. So that was lame. Always send or always get your gun from a real gunsmith. Okay. So that's it. I have this installed. Now I install the kit blast shield. Let's put it aside. I'll fix this. I put all these pieces back on the others. C-more when I'm off camera. Okay, there you go. Then put the kit blast shield back. Like that. Put this here on one side. I wish there was a vice block or something. You know, like ARs have a nice vice block. I can't open guns have a vice block. I'm sure there is one. Is it available on Amazon? Well, it's one of those proprietary things, right? If you're an open gun maker, you probably have one. Oh hey, what's up with this? This is not working. I need to put this in to the slot here, push it all the way, there we go. And then, alright, this is like the fourth time I'm dropping. Let's put it down on the table. Let's do it. Tighten, not too tight. On this side, the same thing. Hand tighten, and then you can give it a turn. Okay, one turn right here. All right, there we go. All back to normal. All right, see how it pops up automatically. I mean, you put it down, you carry it, you draw, and the thing just pops up. I mean, it doesn't affect anything. It just looks weird when you're shooting. Look at the wind. Look at the wing when you're shooting. Like pop, 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 pop. Looks weird. So I'd rather just put this little bit of a putty down here and then just hold it down. See, now it stays down. I've been doing it for a couple thousand rounds now.